Hello, Sharon here, your dream home matchmaker. And folks, I'm coming to you with a few tips, tricks, information and education as far as how do you sell your home without a realtor. This has been a question that I was asked so many times, so I decided to do this video. Right now, the question again is that, how do you sell your home without a realtor? Now, folks, it can be done. That is possible. How to sell your home without a realtor. And I do have like 10 steps I'm going to give you, like 10 information as far as how you can go about doing that. But please be aware that selling your home by yourself, we call them, the FSBO, for sale by owner, their advantage and disadvantage. And one of the disadvantages that, folks, so many people done that, sold their home, and they regret it afterwards when they learn that they could have probably got like almost $10,000 to $20,000 more, right? So that's one of the disadvantage of selling, your home by yourself, which, like as I said, it can be done, but you are kind of losing money versus if you hire a professional help, a real estate agent who can perhaps get that kind of money into your pocket instead of you losing. But again, the topic is that, you can definitely sell your home by yourself. Okay, so let me give you like 10 steps or 10 information as far as educating you how you can go about doing that. So, like as I said, the chances are with you and with a real estate agent, you have that potential to lose money instead of gaining. But again, like as I said, it can be done. Okay, so now, number one, curb appeal. Curb appeal simply means, cleaning up the outside. Because see here, when a buyer comes in, the first thing, the saying goes, first impression is the lasting one. They did not see the house inside yet, but in their mind, they will say, if the outside looks so messy or it's not appealing, then oh my goodness, right away, they will say, how is the home inside? So you don't want to leave that doubt, okay? So curb appeal, cleaning up the outside. If you have to pressure wash your driveway, move out your vehicle, mow the lawn, trim all the, your plants or, all the edges. Make sure everything is nice, good, and clean, Maybe you can put some fresh, potted flowers by the door. In the garden, you can put some nice, beautiful flowers, roses down, make it nice. I mean, do all, your yard work. And that's curb appeal. Okay, now number two, you want to make your home inside so attractive as soon as they enter the home, right? They will say, oh wow, you must give them that wow type of look, and immediately they will envision, oh my goodness, this is how our home will look, this is how I'll have X, Y, and Z. Now, um, my advice is that if you can get a professional to stage the house, you see what I'm saying, a professional help, they will stage that house so beautiful, and oh my goodness, folks, you will ease that pressure so that when someone walks in, they will visualize how their home will look like with all the staging, right? So you can do that. So definitely you need, my advice is that to get some help as far as that goes. Now, if your home has too many stuff, like you have to declutter, you have to move out, if you have too many furniture, perhaps you can, get rid of some of the furniture. Make the house open up, spacious, especially if you have windows, then you need to remove your curtain. If you have those draperies very thick, you can, pull it to the side, allow the natural lighting to come in so that they can see, vividly without putting on the lights. So all of that are, great tips. You know, and number three is that you have to have like professional help, like photography. You want to take out some beautiful, nice pictures of the house, of every area, like the bedroom, the bathroom, so that's another thing. Instead of you taking it out by yourself, have some professional help, photography, that they can be able to do that. Number four, marketing your home. This is a big one, folks. This is a big one. And I applaud you again for selling your home by yourself. But again, I'm giving you all these tips how to go about doing that. Marketing your home, right? I mean, you can put it up on Zillow, Truly, and other places, but a professional agent will know exactly how to market your home. What I'm saying is that, very important, because a professional real estate agent, can put your home up on the MLS, which simply stands for multiple listing, services, right? That's multiple listing site, and that's a service that we professional, we real estate agent, we have access to because we pay for that system. And that system is where all the realtors, right, list their homes. They put all these homes up on a multiple listing site so that, all the rest of the agent, I mean, real estate agent, they can see that as well, as far as for their buyers, because that system can alert us when a buyer is looking for a specific home, and that home can be your home. You see my point? That home can be your home. So folks, that's a site that a real estate agent have access to, and you, of course, you don't have access to that. So, like as I said again, all the data is a database where all the listings of homes and buyers are the kind of home buyers are looking for. So if your home is on there, then of course there is a buyer waiting for your home. So that's one of the disadvantage you have, and the advantage, a plus for hiring a realtor to do that. Okay, so I think that's number five. Now also you have the CMA, right? And a local real estate agent have access to do that as well, because CMA simply stands for competitive marketing analysis. And what that does is that looks for homes in your area to see what are the value of that home, what other homes sell for. There's so many criteria that a, a CMA does, right? And that's the reason why, see, if you don't have a CMA, nobody runs a competitive marketing analysis on your home. That's the reason why chances are you devalue your home, you lose money, because you could have gotten anywhere from 10 to 20,000. It all depends on your home condition and situation and all of that. You could have gotten that in your pocket if there's a CMA being done. Okay, so again, real estate agent, that's where they come in to do all of that for you. Number six, the showings. See, here's the deal. When you sell by yourself, when a buyer comes in, right? When a buyer comes in, chances are the buyer comes in with their representative, with their real estate agent. And mind you, those real estate agents, they are working for the buyer and not for you, the seller. So you are not being represented. They're representing their buyer. They're the one who will negotiate on behalf of their buyer. They know what and how to negotiate. They know, what to ask for and what not to ask for, folks. Because you do not have a representative, then you are coming up against, the agents, the buyer agent, because we are kind of versed in that area as how to represent. Like as I said, we can represent a buyer and we can represent a seller, but of course you have no representative. So the buyer's agent is gonna be, asking for so many on behalf of their buyer. So that's an advantage and disadvantage as well. Now, that is as far as showing the home. Now, let's say you done all of that, a curb appeal, your home is well staged, pictures, great pictures taken out, you have the marketing has been done and all of that, CMA has been run, you get a buyer now who is ready to buy your home, right? You get this buyer. Now here comes, the buyer's agent will put in an offer. Of course, they have all their forms with their buyer all signed and ready to go, hand it out to you. Then here you are. You have to sign the contract to accept or not to accept the offer and so forth. And folks, there's so many paperwork. Oh my goodness, tons of paperwork. And you have to be very careful if you don't know what you're doing, because if you sign and you don't know what you're doing, then you are obligated to fulfill that, because that becomes a binding contract. So you have to deliver on what you promised there, what you signed to. So that's one of the reasons why, too, folks, you do need to have someone to represent you, to ease the pain, to not to take the risk of not knowing what you're signing, because mind you, the buyer agent, that realtor, is representing that buyer and not you. Okay, so again, you can sell your home, not saying nay, but these are some things that I want to enlighten you to be aware of. Okay, so signing of the contract, and all those goody stuff. Now remember again, the buyer is have their agent representing them. Now, number 8, you have the inspector, usually be done within 10 days. Now, if this is not being done, they don't have access to do all of that, chances are the buyer can cancel out on the contract. Yes, they can cancel. So then you left without a buyer. So these are chances you don't want to take. Like the saying goes, you beat the iron while it's hot, right? So there is your real estate professional who can be alongside, be with you, be a team player, and represent you in the right way. Number 9, you have the appraisal, and the appraisal is for the bank to accept whatever the home value is. That is accordingly, because the appraisal also is works for the buyer's lender and not you, right, as a seller. So all of that you have to keep in mind. Then of course, let's say the appraisal, all of that is being done. The next thing, number 10, now tips I want to share with you is that the title and closing. Now at that point, the title company will do all the work, and they will make sure, right? This is what they make sure, the title company, they do like a sort, they make sure there's no liens, there's no outstanding debts, there's nothing, blocking or hindering this title to be transferred. So at the closing now, all the signings of the documents and the transfer title is going to be done accordingly, because the title company, everybody comes together now. You sign your paper, you do all of that. Of course, after the signing, you receive your check, and then you hand over the keys and you say bye-bye to your home. Your home is sold. So folks, the question is that if you can sell your home by yourself, and the answer is yes. How do you sell your home without a realtor? The answer is yes, you can. So I hope you find value with this 10 tips I gave you, information that I gave you, 10 of them. And as for sale by owner, I wish you all the best. Now, let's say, for example, if you said, you know what, no, this is too much, then definitely, you want to reach out to a professional real estate agents, folks. So if you're looking, I'm here in the Central Florida area. I can work all the way from Tampa, coming all the way down to Orlando, you name it, everything in between. I'm licensed here in Florida. So if you're looking for a competent, dedicated, reliable, educational, professional licensed realtor, I am all ears. Okay, so reach out to me. I'll have some information down below. If you have any question, anything at all, feel free to ask me in the question box below. I will reach out back to you. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you click subscribe and click the bell. This way it will notify you when I do a video. Okay, folks, again, thank you so much. Sharon here, your dream home matchmaker. Take care, God bless, and bye for now.